Hi, I'm Tom,
And I'm Kathy.
and this is our Front Yard Mission story. We've been doing Front Yard Mission events now for a little while, and what we found, it is providing a tremendous opportunity to build community with our neighbors. In fact, in our neighborhood, it has created a sense of community that hasn't and wasn't there before we started doing these events.
And we found that our neighborhood and our community is a growing one because many new houses are being built, which means new families and lots of new children.
And some of the cool things that we've seen take place is the opportunity to serve our neighbors. So we have been able to be part of those crisis moments that people face and other moments too of just the opportunity to serve them. We had one person who came on New Year's Day morning and sat on our couch for about an hour to an hour and a half. And we were in our pajamas. So the good thing is we do rock our pajamas, so that's good. But I've also found that not only did we have opportunities to serve them, but they serve us as well. So when we're in need, we have people right around us who are willing to jump in and serve us as well.
And some of the interactions have meant everything from being treated like family by one of the families where we get invited to every child's birthday through the years, and they've treated us and called us family. We've also been the family that gets called when a hospital run is needed. And regarding these Front Yard Mission events, they are just so loved and looked forward to that people that don't know about Front Yard Mission are now asking not only when is the next event, but they're willing to host them.
We've also been invited over to people's homes for dinner, campfires. So it's really provided an opportunity for us to connect with people, but at a much deeper level.
And so some of the events that we've done, because we've done many at this point, we started with the worst party ever, and we're pretty sure that Front Yard Mission may have adopted that from us. It was a Oktoberfest in July, a whole lot of fun.
We just did a hot dog happening in our neighborhood, and we did it for dinner, and it gets pretty dark early. So even though it got really dark, people stayed, they hung out, kids were running around in the dark, but we had a great time. We also did a just dessert event, and that was cool because all we had to do was put up tables and everybody brought their favorite dessert. So we had a ton of desserts left over because of that one.
And Tom has pointed out that when we have these events, people don't always want us to have everything for them. They like to participate. They like to bring things. And when we talk about Front Yard Mission, Tom, we should really hone in on their premier event, which is the Donuts and the Driveway event, which we have done with great success.
And when I think about donuts, like this one here, I look at that donut and I see that it has a big hole in it. And it reminds me that everybody has a hole or a void in their lives, and only Jesus can fill that void. And these Front Yard Mission events allow us to develop relationships where we can demonstrate the gospel and share the gospel with our friends and help them find out that life is not empty and void, but there's someone there who loves them and cares for them.
And when I see these donuts, which are many, because we usually get several of them, and I think about Front Yard Mission, I think that the Front Yard Mission movement is really like a little bridge that bridges us and our lives to the people across the road, across the street, down the road that we don't yet know. That it's such an easy opportunity. It's such an easy event to host where you just have yummy donuts in your driveway and people come running, literally, to eat the donuts.
So, Jesus loves people, and Jesus loves donuts. So the two go together perfectly.